something remains. Spine like a gate, standing between what enters and shapes. Eyes take light, ears take sound. Signals rise from underground. A living arch of flesh and flow, catching currents we don't know. Not the source, not the end, but the place where they bend. In and out, up and through. Something forms between the two. I am the arch, I am the gate. Alternate current and illuminate. Mutual inductance 1221. But something forming inside of me. And an electromagnetic phenomenon. The thing that rises without a name. Between the input and the command, I become a gate you don't understand. Neurons firing encoded light, patterns forming out of the night. Electric storms beneath the skin, a silent war that no one's in. Not fusion like the stars above, but a constant merge of sense and love. Impulse meets interpretation, signal bends into sensation. Charge to thought, pulse to form, order born inside the storm. I am the arch, I translate the stream. Matter and signal colliding in me. Not just the body, not just the spark, but something forming inside the arc. Call it the third, call it the flame. The thing that rises without a name. Between the input and the command, I become more than what I understand. This is the tempo, not made of stone. A structure field I call my own. Columns of memory, halls of thought. Every pattern I was taught. Input center, output sleep. But something stays that I perceive. Not stored in wire, not held in bone, but known in a way that feels like home. Not the signal, not the shell, but the space where they dwell. Not matter, not light, not code, not sight, but the meeting point where all of it becomes. Input is not enough. Output is not the truth. There is a third. The interpretation, the integration, the emergence. I am the arch, the living divide, where inner and outer no longer collide. Where what I receive and what I create fold into something that reshapes fate. Not just a system, not just a man, but a process I barely understand. And maybe the force I try to define